Yeah, baby.
All right, Miss Mamie, you're live, so you just tell them what time it is.
What I'm doing right now, I'm dyeing up my onion. Because I put fresh onion in mine. A lot of folks use onion powder, but I like fresh stuff. I got it. And I'm going to drain the juice off. Going ahead, I'm mashing up everything good, making sure I find those little soft bones. You know they could be chewed if you could mash them up with your finger.
When did you learn to make salmon croquettes?
Oh, I started in the kitchen with my mom when I was like maybe 8 years old. My dad was very particular. He didn't want us cooking his food. He don't want mama cooking. Not mad at my guys for you. Now, I don't want you to oversalt and give yourself high blood pressure. But food needs to have a little salt. Just take the freshness out of it. Now, a lot of folks put flour and cornmeal, but to me, it makes it tacky and heavy. I like mine just like air, like they can just fly away. Have to chase them down to me to eat their air. Put 2 eggs in. On one of the eggs, I'm gonna save the white. Pepper.
Salt and pepper. I got the pepper.
I'm not using too much salt, so I'm using saltine crackers as my filler. You don't want to keep the salt as a release. You got any garlic powder? Now, when I was coming up, see, my parents didn't have, my mom didn't have garlic powder. She had black pepper, salt. But we didn't have this to cook with.
All of these, crumb all of these?
Yeah, come on. And you just season it to taste. Now you're gonna mix all this up. And you're gonna just put enough crackers in here to bind it together. And you realize when I put that flour and cornmeal in there, it won't be as heavy and tacky. A lot of times you can over-season something, you just don't even taste the food for the seasoning. You won't be able to taste your salmon. It should look about like this. Y'all see that? You're gonna pick it up and you're gonna make patties. And you want the patty today, but you gotta let it sit there while it soak up them crackers. You're gonna kind of beat it so you get that hard from your kids. And this is what you're gonna just dip your salmon patty in, and you're gonna roll it in the cracker. That's what you do. That's about half a cup, or it depends on what size your skin is more smaller, you don't have to put as much. But you want to be able so they can, you don't want them to focus, you don't turn these.
Now she getting the salmon croquette.
I'm making my pad, make it as big as you want it. Like this. And I'm gonna put it in my egg white. Turn it over in the egg white. And I don't like mine thick. I don't like nothing thick but a stack of money. Okay, you drop that off into your cracker crumb. This cracker crumb is going to make an amazing crust on the outside. But the more you get in the kitchen, the more you start experimenting and using your own stuff and stuff that you like. I always tell my grandbaby, because they cook with me a lot, they'll mess up something. I said, that's not a mistake, it's a discovery. If one thing don't turn out the way you want it, switch it around, make it something else. You can cook a cake and it fall apart, make a punch bowl cake.
Punch bowl cake.
Punch bowl cake is just crumbled up cake with cherries, pie filling, what's called Cool Whip, nuts, and you just layer it like that. Kind of like a truffle bowl. Where do you think these recipes we using come from? Somebody made them up. If they can make them up, we can make them up too.
Miss Mamie, like the Bob Ross of cooking, happy little mistakes, man.
Yeah.
Can't mess nothing up that you can eat, huh?
Thank you. Nobody has to know about it. You don't have to go and tell everybody at the table, I messed that up. They don't know. What they don't know won't hurt them. You can tell when the grease is ready, you supposed to start frying. But it's getting there, but it's not made it there yet. And you gotta be careful. So you can put, you just cooking a little bit in it. By the time you get these shredded up, you have a pot full. So you put your rice in here. That's enough for us to taste. You just bring it over here, and you're gonna rinse it out. Like this. It's in country folks call it self-eat healthy. Right. When they rinse the rice off. That's not healthy as we get in the country. We rinse our rice off. Put just enough water on there to cover it good.
Rice is the hardest thing to make, man.
Really?
Yeah.
People don't know how to make rice. That is true.
We rice, you put it in a pot and you rinse it off about 3 times. You will allow that starch and stuff in. Add a little salt to your water. And put it on. Put it on high. Let it start boiling and turn it down.
How long do you usually cook your rice for, Miss Mamie?
No more than 15 minutes. A lot of folks like they rice rolling on their table, but I like mine cooked. I like mine kind of like sticky rice. You go a little salty rice.
It's a sick one.
That's those cracker crumbs inside your patty. And then ease it into the bowl. Got a new one already ready. Best way to do it when you get it into a bowl, just roll it in your egg white then. This way you ain't got to worry about trying to keep it together. Now put it in your cracker crumb. You're gonna take it out, you're gonna make sure those cracker crumbs are adhering to the patty.
About the size of a hamburger right there. That looks good.
A lot of folks like theirs thicker. I don't like mine thicker. I want to make sure that that onion's gonna be able to get tender in there. So if you're starting off with raw onion. Remember this iron skillet, once you get it set at a certain temperature, you ain't got to worry about it. You have to adjust the heat once and leave it alone. And I used to use like the club cracker because it add a buttery taste to your patty.
People just don't cook like this no more.
But ain't nothing like cooking from scratch. So you know what's in your food and you know what it tastes like. We don't want to burn them, but we do want the onions inside of them to get done.
Miss Mamie wanted to do this channel to show people that don't know how to cook some of these old school recipes that you don't need a ton of money to make a good meal. Right now she got about $4 in this meal probably.
But all those stuff to be packaged and put on the shelf, you have to put some kind of preservative in it. Or you can open bags of food, you can set preservative, smell just come and hit you in your nose. You know what you put in your food. I gotta go home and make my son in California some tea cakes. I don't know if y'all familiar with tea cakes, but that was poor people's cookie. We didn't get to the store to buy packaged cookies. Mom and them made us cookies from scratch. Just drop that mud in there. I hope he wasn't planning on getting none of that. And then you wait. That plate right there. Work just fine. Sugar jar, you see the sugar jar?
These two are that for me. I was telling people only.
Okay, now everything's ready. Yeah, y'all got a taste.
So this is the finished product right here. Look at that. One delicious salmon croquette and sweet butter rice. Look at that butter dribbling off that. That's the way it's supposed to look.
Yep.
That's where it's at. That ain't no joke.
I think the next thing gonna be making mac and cheese from scratch.
Did you hear that, folks? She said make macaroni and cheese from scratch. That means not out of the box. That means she do it a whole different way, which is why you need to tune in.
Everybody know how to make a roux with the flour in the butter, or the flour in the oil, or the flour in your bacon drippings.
As a matter of fact, put in the comments if you have no idea what a roux is. Yeah, Miss Mamie, she's gonna show you how to make one. You gotta pay attention.
That starts off everything like the gumbo, the jambalaya, all that stuff on the roux.
Miss Mamie, this is a hit. This is a hit.